Hello and welcome. You're with IndiaPostLive.com, India's first live conversation web television. This is your platform where we discuss everything that is happening on the social media platform. So we talk about everything that you all are talking about. You are in today's edition of Trend Tonic, our show in which we bring you all that is trending in India in the day. So this is your daily dose, essentially, of all that is trending, so you can keep yourself updated. Of course, if there's any story that you want to talk about, you can write into us at IndiaPostLive.com. You can send us your video comments on the stories that we talk about. You can tweet us at #IndiaPostLive and @IndiaPostLive. Well, General VK Singh's appearance at the Pakistan Day function at the High Commission in the capital yesterday has caused a flutter in the Twitter world. In fact, he made a very short 10-minute appearance. He was representing the government as the Minister of State for External Affairs. But his supporters were unhappy about it, and ironically, he posted some tweets indicating that he himself was unhappy about the appearance. So, General VK Singh and party with the enemy is what is trending. These are the tweets that he had put up. Duty is a task or action that a person is bound to perform for moral or legal reasons. It is a force that binds one morally or legally to one's obligations. So he's trying to say that he was performing a duty as MOS External Affairs. Also, he has talked of disgust to offend the moral sense, principles or taste of. So this is something that caused a huge furore in traditional as well as social media. To disgust is to sicken or fill with loathing. So in fact, all the news channels yesterday were talking about that particular visit. The Congress party, of course, Manish Tiwari was quick to react, and the spokesperson of the Congress, and he said that if he was so disgusted, if he was so unhappy at having to perform that duty, then he should quit. So party with the enemy is a hashtag that was started essentially after the discussions on private television channels at prime time last night. And a lot of people have different opinions on what the visit, on that particular visit. Remember, he made a short visit, only a 10-minute visit at the event. The event was hosted by High Commissioner Abdul Basit at the Pakistan High Commission. He posed for photographs, stood solemnly, and left without interacting with the guests. But his series of tweets have definitely caused a furore on social media. So there you can take a look. History will remember this day. Government of India, Pakistan, terrorist traitors, all of them together attending that party. Kashmir has the potential to change everything. The olive branch behind the duty and disgust of VK Singh after party with the enemy. A Government of India representative present at Pak Day celebrations has legitimized irrelevant separatists. Why the hell can't we just shoot Yasin Malik? He is openly saying he's not Indian. Is it true that VK Singh also danced with Hurriyat readers at party with enemy? Razia phas gayi gundo mein. General VK Singh attending a party like Yasin Malik and Masarat Alam. Big shame on Martyrs' Day. Remember, yesterday was March 23rd, Martyrs' Day, the day that Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev and Rajguru were hanged. So a set of angry tweets there, as you saw on VK Singh's attendance or appearance at the Pakistan Day celebrations at the Pakistan High Commission in the capital. Moving on, the Supreme Court has struck down Section 66A of the Information Technology Act, calling it vague and unconstitutional. Remember, the Section 66A allowed the police to arrest people for posing offensive content on the internet. Now, this is what the court has said. Basically, the court has allowed the government to block websites if the content has the potential to create communal disturbance, social disorder, or affect India's relationship with other countries. However, the court said that 66A was unconstitutional because it failed the two tests, the clear and present danger test and the tendency to create public disorder test. It found the language vague, and it does not define, it said it does not define words like offensive or even persistent, and that the words in that were nebulous. Remember, of course, this law has been decried by activists, by freedom of speech campaigners, by internet freedom campaigners, and they say that this act has been only aimed to muzzle dissent and difference of opinion on the internet. So lots of reactions there. Anyone can constitute anything as offense. There doesn't seem to be a proper definition of offense, people are saying. Congress, 66A was brought by you, so stop claiming victory. BJP, you guys oppose the verdict, so shut up. So basically, a lot of people seem to be taking credit for that Supreme Court judgment, political parties. This is against that. Most media traders cheering the Supreme Court striking down. The bench of, okay, this is the news, it laid down on 66A does not lay down clearly defined lines. No one should be afraid of putting something up due to fear of going to prison. This was the petitioner Shreya Singhal, and she had this to say. NDTV has said that government can block websites and order removal of content. Supreme Court has allowed this. This is some information coming for you from NDTV. Otherwise, 66A infringes on public right to know. All right, moving on. What a thriller that was. And where was that thriller? The thriller was at Auckland's Eden Park. It was nothing short of a cliffhanger. I'm talking of the first semi-final match between South Africa and New Zealand. Now, South Africa had in fact set a target of South Africa had scored 81 for 5, and following the Duckworth-Lewis law, New Zealand had to chase 298 in 43 overs. So it seemed like a very difficult target, especially David Miller powered South Africa to that high score of 281, but Brendan McCullum smashed 59 off 26 balls, and after that a great innings from Grant Elliott. So New Zealand won by 4 wickets, and this is the first New Zealand team to ever qualify for the ICC World Cup finals. And now New Zealand is going to play the winner of the India-Australia semi-final that is to be held the day after tomorrow. How many of you are taking leave from work? How many of you are going to call in sick day after tomorrow? I would like to know that from you. Please tweet us at India Post Live and hashtag India Post Live @India Post Live to tell us about that. Of course, a lot of responses there. It was a wonderful match. Nobody knew what would happen till the last minute. They scored 299 for 6 with 1 ball to spare. 42.5. Grant Elliott's smashing knock in that ball ensured that New Zealand are the first Kiwi side to qualify for the first side to qualify for the finals. Someone has to lose, but thank you South Africa for some incredible cricket. Can one feel happy for New Zealand and sad for South Africa at the same time? Definitely, definitely. They made mistakes but played with fire, passion and fury. Lots of tears there for a wonderful South African team. Sad to see the great players crying. This shows the value and power of the World Cup. What a great match. Alright, so that was what we have for you today in Trend Tonic. General VK Singh's appearance at the Pakistan High Commission causing the hashtag party with enemy. And of course, the big story of the day, Section 66A of the IT Act struck down by the Supreme Court. That act used to give privileges to the police, the power to the police to arrest people for posting offensive content on the internet. The Supreme Court has said it is vague and it is unconstitutional. But of course, certain sites can be blocked. And of course, that wonderful match between New Zealand and South Africa at the semi-final in Eden Park, Auckland. So these were the top stories of the day today on social media. So we just got you stuff that you guys are talking about. If there's any story that you want, that you think should trend on social media, write into us at IndiaPostLive.com. We would definitely love to talk about it. We can start a trend along with you guys. If there's any topic you want to talk about, you want to converse with, write into us. Tweet us at #IndiaPostLive and @IndiaPostLive. Thanks so much for watching. See you again.